Life can feel like a battle you never signed up for. Have you ever felt like you've tried everything, and yet nothing seems to change? You're exhausted, discouraged, maybe even ready to give up. But here's the truth. If you are still here, if you are still trying, it is not by accident. It is not by your own strength. Something unseen is keeping you moving. Something greater than your mistakes, your failures, your fears is at work. It is God's grace. Yes, grace. The same grace that worked in the life of Hannah in the Bible, who cried for a child and felt hopeless, is at work in your life today. And by the end of this message, you will see that no setback, no delay, no disappointment can stop God's plan to keep you moving forward. I have a question for you. What would happen if you realized that every small step you take, even when it feels meaningless, is fueled by grace? Hannah's life teaches us something profound. She was barren, mocked, and rejected by people who didn't understand her pain. Every prayer seemed unanswered. Every hope seemed delayed. And yet, she kept going back to the house of the Lord. Why? Because grace kept her moving even when hope seemed impossible. Grace doesn't always make life easier, but it makes it possible to endure. It gives you strength when you are weak, courage when you are afraid, and perseverance when you want to quit. You see, your steps are not random. Your persistence is not a coincidence. Even when you feel invisible, God's grace is quietly, powerfully moving you toward your breakthrough. I want you to think about this for a moment. When you feel like giving up, what keeps you going? Take a second to reflect. Is it your own determination, or is it something greater? Grace is what whispers in your heart. Not today. Keep moving. I've got this. That whisper is louder than fear, stronger than doubt, more persistent than any obstacle. Life is not about always feeling strong. In fact, some of the greatest victories happen when we feel weakest. Think about Hannah again. She poured out her heart before God in total despair. She didn't have a plan. She didn't have an answer. But her prayers, fueled by persistent faith, were not in vain. God's grace kept her moving, even when her strength was gone. You may not see it, but God's grace is already at work in your life. It is why you woke up today. It is why you can still smile despite the pain. It is why you can take one more step, even though yesterday was hard. Grace works in two ways. It strengthens your heart and it shapes your path. You may feel like you're standing still, but grace is carrying you forward, one invisible step at a time. Here's a question. Have you been trying to do everything on your own? The moment you realize you don't have to carry it alone is the moment grace starts to feel real. Stop trying to manufacture strength. Stop trying to control the outcome. Let God's grace move through you, around you, and ahead of you. Waiting is hard. Hannah waited years before she held Samuel in her arms. Years of ridicule, disappointment, and loneliness. But grace kept her faithful in the waiting. Grace gave her patience when her emotions screamed, "I can't wait anymore." If you are in a season of waiting, whether for healing, breakthrough, a new job, a restored relationship, or clarity, remember this. Waiting does not mean God has forgotten you. Waiting is grace in disguise, preparing you for the next step. While you wait, grace works. While you pray, grace acts. While you hope, grace positions you for the answer that is coming. I want you to take a deep breath and say this quietly in your heart. God's grace is carrying me. I am not alone. I will keep moving. Say it again. Feel it in your spirit. Let it replace the fear, the doubt, and the frustration. Grace doesn't just sit quietly, it moves you. Grace motivates, inspires, and propels you into action. Hannah could have given up. She could have stopped praying, stopped believing, and walked away from her dream. But grace kept her moving, step by step, prayer by prayer, until her miracle came. Your grace-powered steps may look small, invisible, or even unnoticed. But every act of faith, every word of encouragement, every choice to keep going matters. Grace transforms those steps into momentum. So today I challenge you, stop doubting. Stop asking, why is this taking so long? Look around you. Look at where you are right now. Even if it doesn't make sense, grace has brought you here. Grace has kept you standing. Grace has kept you moving. Hannah's story reminds us that breakthrough is on the other side of faith-filled persistence. She didn't see her answer immediately, but when it came, it changed everything. Your breakthrough is coming. Your season is turning. Your grace-powered steps are about to meet your answered prayers. Grace is not only about carrying you forward, it is about teaching you to walk with purpose while you wait. Every challenge, every setback, every tear is shaping your understanding of who you are in God's eyes and what you are capable of achieving through Him. Sometimes the hardest part is seeing progress in real time. But remember, the seeds planted in your heart today are the roots that will grow into your future harvest. Grace is watering those seeds even when you cannot see the growth. You may have been tempted to compare your journey to someone else's, but grace reminds you that your path is unique. Your timing is perfect because it aligns with God's plan, and every step you take, no matter how small, is moving you toward your destiny. And when the weight of doubt presses on you, let grace be your anchor. Let it remind you that even when the world seems still, your story is in motion. God's hand is guiding, strengthening, and positioning you for what you were created to achieve. There are moments when life will try to convince you that you are standing still, that nothing is changing, and that your effort is being wasted. But what you cannot see is that grace is often most active in the silence. When it feels like nothing is happening, something deep is being built within you that will support the weight of what is coming next. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity for grace to show its power. When circumstances seem impossible, grace works behind the scenes, quietly aligning situations, opening doors, and giving you wisdom to navigate the challenges you cannot overcome on your own. You may feel like giving everything you have, but grace is there to remind you that you don't have to rely solely on yourself. There is a strength beyond your own, a steady hand that lifts you when you stumble, and a voice that encourages you when the world seems silent. And remember, the progress you've made, no matter how small, is proof that grace has never abandoned you. Every step forward, every prayer uttered, every choice to keep going is evidence that you are moving exactly where you need to be, guided by the one who never fails. Even your delays are not empty spaces. They are shaping spaces. Grace is using them to strengthen what impatience would have destroyed. What feels like a pause is often preparation for endurance you didn't know you needed. Think about the times you wanted to quit, but something stopped you. That something was not just emotion or logic. It was divine strength holding your steps together. You didn't stay because everything was easy. You stayed because grace refused to let your story end too early. And even now, as you listen, there is a quiet reminder rising within you. You are not finished, and your journey is not random. The same grace that carried you through yesterday is already positioned to carry you through what is ahead. Father, I thank you for your grace. Thank you for the strength that shows up when we are weak. Thank you for the courage that rises when fear knocks on our hearts. Thank you for the persistence you plant within us to keep moving even when the road feels impossible. Lord, I pray that your grace will continue to carry every person listening today. Strengthen their hearts, renew their hope. Remind them that every small step they take is already part of your plan. Help us to trust you fully, to believe that you are working behind the scenes, and to move forward with confidence, knowing that your grace will never fail us. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. God bless you. See you next time.